Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, strongly challenged there. Indonesia, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he plays one through. Shevchenko. And a chance! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Think through. And he's cut it out. Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He's a sharp little ball here. And the ball's gone astray.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Albert Ferrer, looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! Cleared without complication. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a searching pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, that's well seen too. Gerrard. Neymar. Gerrard. Lobbed in behind. No, he's just misjudged that one. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Rijkaard couldn't squeeze it through. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's a key interception. That pass isn't the best. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's real.
Mbappe is on chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Albert Ferrer picks it up out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Indonesia utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So off we go once more. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Donadoni. Defending was strong and firm. Reinders. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Raul tries to pass it through. And the finish!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's Rijkaard! Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior is always looking to break lines. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. Shevchenko. Neymar. He's in a good position here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chance, surely! And he's missed it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Van de Ven. Can he get it through? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ferdinand gets it away. Shevchenko. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good strength. Ferdinand. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pinches it off him. Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Schmeichel claims comfortable. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. Vinicius Junior. And now a sudden chance to counter. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Dembele. Tries to dink it through. Looking tidy in possession here. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Robson.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Little pass back. Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Donatoni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Dembele. And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. There's the crossfield ball, and he cuts out the supply. Van de Ven. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Donatoni. Well timed, excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. And here's Dembele. That's very neat. Dembele. Guardiola gets it clear. That's a throw. And it's Rijkaard. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, this looks sharp. Donatoni threads one in. Oh, that's clever. Dembele. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that will be it. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, can he get onto this? Vieira. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Ronaldinho concedes a free kick for that. Kukchu. It's Park Ji-sung. Rodri. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Rodri. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko. Now it's Shevchenko. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well-timed, excellent interception. So we're still where we started right now.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Park Ji-sung. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's Dembele. He's being urged to shoot. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. And this is Lewandowski. He's got away. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dembele takes control of it and he's on the move. Ronaldinho. That's Park Ji-sung. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Park Ji-sung. And he was alert to it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gerrard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Donatoni. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Dembele. Ronaldinho. Kukchu. Donatoni. Now, can they get him away? Nice control. Takes aim and crosses.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Park Ji-sung kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ronaldinho. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Knocks it out wide. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, it's Dembele. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ronaldinho. Well read, nice interception. Shevchenko. Oh, it's Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're underway again.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Gerrard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Drives it in. And he's there to clear it.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Saliba, Ronaldinho is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neymar. And this is Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Donadoni. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Donadoni. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ronaldinho. And this is Lewandowski. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's Dembele. The ball has bounced loose now. Vinicius Junior. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Shevchenko. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shot could be on.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18.
Indonesia have their second corner now.
Number 8, Gerrard. Number 5, Dembele. Number 14, Shevchenko.
Cleared without hesitation.
On the field,
He's having a go!
number 10, Messi.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 25,
Corner number 3 coming up.
Johan Cruyff. Substitution in progress.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram gets a foot in here. That has not gone well. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that If I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe! And that has sent him sprawling. That's a sharp pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in. Well, super find. Mbappe! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
It's a promising position. That's good play. Great ball, and he's in here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Robson gets it away. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out of play. I think we're just about done here. Can he get it through? There are shoots! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Indonesia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Barella tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land. The final seconds now. And that's a good ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Messi! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Reminder today, please have your entry tickets.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's Cruyff. Really fierce, close defending. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted. Pedri. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's come loose. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Dijk. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making an...
He's gone for goal!
Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Rafinha. Shevchenko is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Dijk looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Cruyff. Played out towards the right wing. Bergkamp produces the perfect tackle there. And here's Cruyff. Rafinha. Rafinha puts his foot on the gas. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Over to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. Out to the left it goes. Indonesia so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's chosen to go back. Distributed tidily. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely worked. He's being urged to shoot. Bergkamp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Lovely, now then. And that was very necessary. And smartly reclaimed. That's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. Gerrard. Vinicius Junior. He's looking wide. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rice. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff gets flagged offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's gone back. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Pedri getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the volley. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cruyff really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Those of you making
No
their way
goals
home
at this
on
stage,
public
but certainly not
transportation
devoid of
today,
action.
please watch the
It
screen
is
for
0-0
train
here
departure
at
times from
half-time.
all local major stations.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Deep cross. Thuram attempts a clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neymar. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to gift it back. Mbappe! And this is Shevchenko. Steve Shevchenko! Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gerrard can so cleverly bypass the press. Shevchenko looking to run onto it. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
So the manager
for
can make a
Indonesia.
change for the first time in the game here.
18, Neymar. Number 14, Shevchenko. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number
Timber.
21,
Oh, good read.
Ibrahimovic.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to the hour now. But he's well positioned here. And the finish! He scores! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That should get the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rice. Now it's Messi, out to the right. He has found the way through. Big chance! No mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain amount...
Takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? It's a really well-measured ball. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Schmeichel. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi. Messi. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Timber spots it and intercepts. That has been slung wide. That'll be a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Indonesia have their third corner. Van Dijk gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. And they win it back again. Mbappe, he's having a go. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Hullet. And this is Beckham. And that's gone loose. And it's Timber. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. Well read, nice interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well, and that is that. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Just a quick announcement. It is now
Vinicius
time for our
Junior
special
voted
lottery.
man of the
Please
match,
grab the
and
tickets you were given
deservedly
when
so.
moving through the gates.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he gets rid of Vitinha! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big voice in the game.
And big...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
First quarter of an hour gone. Played out wide. Now it's Kubo. And it's Vitinha. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Tchouaméni produces the perfect tackle there. Oh, terrible pass. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Choosing... It's Neymar! And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! And now they can spring out of defence. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Gerrard. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Neymar. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Williams showing good feet. And it's Caicedo. Shevchenko is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? And that's a throw-in. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe! Look at the Shevchenko! Goal! And that is goal number 20. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Neymar. Played back.
Really got in his face there.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Chance to deliver, and that should get the job done. Shevchenko, well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Indonesia head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the action is back on the way. Swung over. Kubo. Tries to pass it through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vitinha. Kubo receives it in a wide position. This looks promising. That is a brilliant interception. Shevchenko. Endrick. Azar. Neymar. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Indonesia have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nico Williams. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Williams. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great ball, and he's in here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia have their third corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Gerrard gets into some space. Vitinha. Azar. Here's Vitinha. And it's Azar. Barcelona finding their passes. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Neymar. And he's in on goal. Neymar. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Thuram calmly anticipates.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Endrick, nicely spread. Back into the middle. Oh, what? And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Shevchenko. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Shot, great chance! Vitinha. Azar. Here's Vitinha. Distributed tidily. Hazard, nice looking ball. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 20.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Messi. El dorsal 41.
Bergomi goes on a charge down the left. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior. He's found the way. Decent chance! It's hit the upright.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's been played through. There's the shot! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just...
Chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ibrahimovic certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
And we're done. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Bergomi. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Thuram cuts out the pass. Mbappe is onto this. Shot could... He's having a shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vinicius Junior. Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And this is Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Oh, he's hit the bar! Cantona. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's played it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. And it's Shevchenko. No way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso wins the duel this time. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, well played, well played. Time and again they are repelled. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Aim forwards. Rijkaard. And he's on his way! Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Otto gathers from the goal kick. Little pass back. Now he's got space here. And he's in. He's had a shot! Eric Cantona! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up...
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rashford producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gerrard. Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Rashford. Bergomi produces the perfect tackle there. Gerrard conjures time and space where few can. Odo. Rijkaard. Hullet. Now it's Cantona, looking to play him in. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Gerrard. He can run onto that. Bergomi. Gattuso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread out to the left, played back in. Adams. Gattuso. And it's made its way to him. Brilliantly cut out. That's an imaginative pass. Gerrard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bergomi attempts a clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. That's very neat. And that's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 20 serán sustituidos por
Bergomi. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Cambio de jugadores.
Looking for options for movement. Dembele. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get best! Terrific save by Abbiati! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Best clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibrahimovic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
A nice sequence of passes this. Pullet gets a foot in here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Best, ambitious ball here. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gattuso. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gattuso. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Into the last 5 minutes. Robson. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Indonesia get their 4th corner. Decent chance! He's got a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Best simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Messi. It's played through for him. Stood up well to him there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And it's Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and... it.